All right, just like we talked about last week when we were filling out our chart and introducing kind of the topics of this essay and unit, body paragraph 3 is about theme. So, one other thing I've decided to do here is I'm also going to link the instructions video right here next to the title. Remember, it's also at the top, but just because I'm trying to make this like uber easy for you guys to find things, the link is also here for the video. But our theme paragraph is all about the theme that there is no true winner in a civil war. We are arguing the point that in a civil war, no one truly wins. Some of you I know believe that statement and some of you don't, and if you don't, that is okay, but in this paragraph, that is what we are arguing. So the first thing we're going to have is a linking topic sentence. Our second and third body paragraphs always start with a linking topic sentence that links back to the previous paragraph. Because this linking topic sentence is a little awkward to word, I've actually given it to you. I've provided it for you here in blue. If you don't like mine, write a new one. That's awesome. But I'm slowly trying to wean you off of my examples. As we move through the year, there will be fewer and fewer sentence starters and sentences that I provide for you. But my linking topic sentence here, so it reviews back to atmosphere and then introduces our theme and says, in addition to the story's atmosphere, the theme that there is no true winner in a civil war also helps to describe the Irish Civil War. So I've linked back to atmosphere, and then I introduced our new topic, the theme, and I also said our theme statement. There is no true winner in a civil war. Use mine if you like it, write a new one if you don't like mine, but make sure your writing is in blue. Next thing, you are going to go back to your chart, and you need to find what moment did you use to describe when a citizen died. Probably it's when that woman was shot, because that's really the only citizen who dies within our story, but it is up to you on how you want to word this. Just like the previous paragraph, this data point needs to focus explicitly on what happens in the story. You are not analyzing, you are not explaining, you are simply saying, in the story, this is what happened. So 1 to 2 sentences provide details. Don't just say, a woman got shot. Give me a lot more. What did she do? What happened? What happened to like her corpse after? Just like 1 to 2 sentences of details. What happened in the story? Then for your warrant, you need to explain in 1 to 2 sentences, how does a citizen dying, how does that woman getting shot, how does that prove that there is no winner in a civil war? So think about what is happening to the people in this country, people who may or may not be involved in the war, and just explain, how does a citizen dying prove that there is no true winner in a civil war? I have also linked that warrant lesson that we have gone over here. Remember, there are examples here. There are more explanations here on how to write warrants, but this is here to help you use it as needed. Then a transition, another, in addition, whatever you can think of here for some sort of little transitional phrase, and then we're into theme data 2. So look back in your chart and describe a moment in the story where land is destroyed with specific details. Again, remember, you are putting things in your own words, you are not using quotes, but in the story, what happened in terms of when land was destroyed. So 1 to 2 sentences, give me details, tell me exact moments from the story. Remember, I should be able to flip through the story and find the exact point that you are writing about, because that's how specific your details are. Then you will do the same thing you did before. Explain theme data 2. How does land being destroyed prove that there is no true winner in a civil war? 1 to 2 sentences, explain that for me. Make sure you're not using any of those forbidden words, you, I, me, us, etc. But how does land being destroyed prove that no one truly wins in a civil war? Then your second and final transition, and then describe a moment in the story where a family is torn apart. Most likely you're going to use the end of the story, right? So tell me what happened in the story. 1 to 2 sentences, specific details. Do not just say he shot his brother. Build that up a little bit. Tell me exactly what happened, but specific details. What happened in the story in terms of a family being torn apart. Don't analyze or explain anything yet. Then your warrant, how does families being torn apart prove that there is no winner in a civil war? 1 to 2 sentences, you are explaining. This is kind of your time to shine, if you will. What are your ideas? How does him shooting his brother prove that no one really wins? Maybe what effects is that going to have? How does that affect the country, the people in it, etc.? And then your finishing line. So summarize this paragraph in 1 to 2 sentences and just kind of overall review, how does this story reflect the theme that there is no true winner in a civil war? What are the most important things to remember of this paragraph, and summarize it in 1 to 2 sentences. Again, please take your time on this paragraph. This is our first essay where we have warrants. Use this warrant presentation if needed. Use my sentence starters as you would like, and let me know if you have any questions on your third body paragraph on theme.